goes. First one is called I Used to Write Poems. I used to write poems by mining this poor little heart the way those guys in old westerns mined caves for gold. Load up a bunch of TNT behind the right ventricle, then run the cable in the plunger box out behind a solid boulder. Jam down on that T-bar and kaboom! Poetry. All over the page, and the walls and the furniture of my classes. It would take hours to clean that shit up. Scrubbing gooey adjectives off the refrigerator, the bookshelf and the lamps. Luscious, creamy, ambrosial. Who the fuck calls anything ambrosial? I once described something as elagianous. I have no idea what it means. I once compared the taste of a kiss to ketchup. I don't know why. Maybe I was hungry. Maybe I felt that writing poetry was like making love to the page and I thought I should use a condiment. For a time, I took my inspiration from Spanish radio, where I heard impossible flights of romance in the language, partly because I didn't really know what they were saying. I believed there was an actual person named Su Cuerpo, whom everyone wanted to tocar. I had no idea how one goes about tocaring, but I knew I wanted to do it to Sue. But now I want so much less. Or maybe I want every bit as much, but don't want to tell you all about it. Maybe soon I will talk again about stroking this and holding that and feeling this and that coming together again and again and again. But for now, a hand to hold is nice. A chance to sit and talk alone where we don't have to hold on to know that neither of us wants to be anywhere else. That's right. Yeah. So this one is one of the poems that one was just making fun of, with similar themes. I keep trying to teach myself to see the light, but you're standing in the way, taking it all without even the need to steal. It rushes to you and lazes upon your surfaces like a cat, touching you in the one way that I cannot, without altering a thing. The light plays childhood games among the hazel strands of your irises, shows off in flashes of desert lightning measured in millimeters, eyes quick enough to track the oscillations of a bee's wings, bright enough to discern the progress of a lily's unfolding over the course of a single minute. You could stand on the sands at Montauk, looking east over the waves and describe castles in the hills of Lisbon. How can I listen to the stillness when you rustle the sheets with a lazy stretch of the leg as I return to the bed and I marvel at the wondrous architecture of your foot as you slip it into my hand like a wood sprite alighting on my palm, smiling, looking poised even when you're still goofy with sleep. No, I need us to step back. I'll change the sheets, you make the coffee, and we'll spend a hot summer morning in our favorite place, sitting on a log on that tiny spit of empty beach at the edge of the woods, framed by trees, the call of gulls and splashing of bathers in the bay reaching as if from another realm. We'll sit side by side, just inches apart, each of us gazing elsewhere, so that the only sign that I have of your nearness is the throbbing heart of your nearness. We'll sit in stillness until the light is not something that you own or I own, but something that burns away wisdom itself, leaving us as two people on a log on a tiny spit of beach, hearing the splashings and the gulls and listening to nothing, seeing marsh grasses and distant castles and the light that holds it all, and then, only then, will we once more touch.